Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi Pisces, welcome to your love and romance reading for the month of February. So this is going to be a short and sweet message for the month of May to see the energy around the person you have on your mind. While this is mostly for love and romance and partnership, it could even spill into other types of relationships as well, such as family or friendships. Whoever and whatever is near and dear to your heart. Okay, so we'll start off with the romance angels. I'm going to flip your cards and then we're going to clarify them with other cards. Here we go. Okay, Pisces. So the first card that you have here is playfulness. So it says here to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So a lot of you, this isn't a very serious type of energy. It's very, childlike, innocent. I feel like many of you are looking or coming into this month just wanting to have fun and be playful and just kind of embrace that month of love. Like whether it's with your partner, whether it's with, loving your family, giving them like little gifts here and there, sharing music that you like, or just having fun with people you love in your life and especially your friends. So I feel like in general, it's a very light-hearted energy, so this is good here. But also, I feel like some of you, maybe who are single, maybe for those of you who want to reconnect with an older partner, I feel like you want to let go of any heaviness that happened between you and just have fun and flirt this month and recapture that lightness of energy. And this still applies for those of you who are coupled up. It's the same energy coming in. So you're going to be a little bit more just having more fun with your partner and seeing how you can bring out that both of you, that child inside of you, and do something fun. It could even be playing board games in the house or what is it, charades, I don't know, but just like whatever we did as kids, like just bringing in that innocence again, that childhood spirit. Okay, and this other message that's coming in doesn't have to be for everyone. It's just for like one or two of you. um okay, this is, or could be a handful, but it is saying if you've had issues with the person you're interested in, like this is for those of you who there's a toxicity in the air, that maybe they're ghosting or they're coming in and out. This could also signify that they're maybe being they want to play in this phase of their life. Like they're like not like they could be players, but they could just be seeing this as whatever, and it's not that serious for them. It doesn't mean they're a bad person, but they're just in that stage in their life, or you could be in this stage of your life where you just want to kind of play around. So it is a bit of it is a little bit of the player energy, right? Flirting with people. So this could be for you if you're getting sad from this. Okay, I think it's time for you maybe to pull back your energy a little bit, okay? Because this person is in a playful energy, all right? So he or she could be flirting with like a few people, okay? So I had to say that there, all right? Healing family issues is coming next. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. All right. So here it's coming in a little bit more of the heaviness. So there is some forgiveness still that needs to happen. Um, it's either you that's dealing with some family issues. It could be healing family issues, for example, healing and forgiving your own parents. Maybe you viewed your parents a certain way growing up as a child. Maybe one of them were absent, and maybe that's affected your relationships, your maybe fear of commitment or any insecurities around commitment. So that's something you're going to explore this month, okay? So not only this is with like a partner, it could be developing self-love even for yourself and coming into forgiveness that your parents maybe lived their life, and whoever you considered as a parent figure in your life they gave you advice or they acted in the way they felt was best for them. And you're starting to realize that you're your own person, and you could have that true love or that commitment and not be afraid, okay, just because you viewed something else as a child. So you could be attracting certain patterns in your life based on how you viewed your parents' relationship or your guardian's relationship. Okay, so that's going to be different for everybody. Whatever issues that are coming up, that fear you feel or that trigger when it comes to another person, that's like a wound opening up and it's being brought up so you could heal it. Okay. Um, Now, this could apply to the other person, okay? This other person or they could have children right now in the way, and maybe they're divorced or separated from their previous partner, but there's children in the way. So it could be that this person is maybe trying to balance time with their family life, their children, being there for them, and then uh, bringing in you in the picture and having you as a one of their priorities as well, right? But this person, okay, or you, because they're dealing with some family issues, I feel like for those of you that have the player energy around, it's because, they have this in the way. So they're just taking anything else in a lighthearted energy, right? And you might be taking it very personally, right? So just know that it's not always you, or it's not always us that are the problem or you wondering if you're good enough. Okay, so don't take anything too personally, because you never know what issues that other person can be dealing with, especially within themselves. Okay, so if you feel you're doing everything you can, if you feel confident in yourself, there's no reason to question yourself either. But the only thing to question is, maybe if you've been attracting the same type of partner or patterns in your life, ask yourself why you keep ending up in that same pattern. So there's a mirror that it's like reflecting of you there as well, like why you're settling for something like that. Okay, and that usually opens up wounds within ourselves as well. All right, so there's something where forgiveness needs to happen here. Okay, let's see here. The third card says, calling in your soulmate. So, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, right away, right off the bat, I'm seeing here, maybe some of you, it's like a sign to call your soulmate, like literally pick up the phone, call them, maybe explain what's up if there's been a bit of a conflict. It could be sending that message, but I do see a lot of you who are single, especially. You're starting to manifest the type of person that you want to come into your life, and you're aligning yourself to activities, to people around you that serve your highest self, and that's going to bring you a person that's connecting to you as well, okay, that fits in that same lifestyle as you, that understands you, where there's mutual appreciation, there's mutual respect, communication, okay, whatever it is that you look for in a mate. All right, it's going to come in, and I do find that a lot of people that have found their person, sometimes what they expected, it's like they exceeded their expectations. Okay, and a lot of people that I notice it worked for is when they write down what it is you're looking for, okay, how it is that you want them to make you feel. Don't write superficial stuff. Sometimes people write, I want them with blue or green eyes and they have to be tall. That's nice too. But make sure you get into their character, who they are as a soul. Okay. So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you can have like a whole list. All right. And it's like a nice thing to practice for fun. And a lot of people have found that they forgot about that list, but then when they met the person, they look back on that list and they're like, hey, this person checks off, even more than what I've asked for. But, you know, you do have, this is a person of strong faith. And I do feel, your prayers, whatever it is you're having hope for or praying for, I feel like universe, God, creator has heard your prayer, and your angels as well. And they're working on it. Okay. So they are working on this. Um, Let me see what else here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, if you're committed. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for you, people in a relationship or in a commitment. If you've had family issues with this person, You're no longer focusing on your fear or, what you're scared is going to happen. Fear of the unknown. Maybe you've been expecting a certain outcome from your partner. You're starting to change the frequency of your mind. You're retraining your mind. So, where you had fear and what if they do this? What if they cheat on me? What if what if they don't end up proposing? You're now putting in the positive mind frame of, believing that this is what's going to happen. Like, everything good is going to come in. So you're starting to picture good things. Like, and even if it doesn't, you're going to say, I'm going to be okay. Okay. So whatever it is you're asking from your partner, like let's say you want to have a more harmonious family unit or something in your domestic atmosphere, you're visualizing a harmonious and pleasant and blessed atmosphere. Okay, so you're training your mind again. All right, so that's everything what I could say about that card. I'm gonna pull a past life card from the past life angels, just to see, what past life energies are affecting this relationship, or maybe you and the person you're inquiring about. Just to see what's spilling over, any challenges, any blessings from a past life. Let's see what's going on here. Feel free, everyone, to check out the About Me section. I do offer, more in-depth readings, so more personal readings around past life and also between you and your partner. Okay, well, this is like what I said. So, yeah, lessons and blessings here. Okay, so you've been through the test of time, I'm seeing here with this person. And, I do feel seeing this compass here, they are your North Star, your destiny. I am seeing, it's like they help you find your way through. Like they've helped you uncover things and treasures in yourself, or maybe you didn't realize before. Okay. So even though you've been through the mud, as the saying goes with this person, a lot of lessons could have been in this lifetime too. You probably had a lot of conflict in the past with this person. Okay. um it was also a blessing, and you're also looking at that, and that's also coming in from a past life energy. You're bringing in past lives where there was war, challenges between you. You might have been enemies in a past life with this person. Okay, so I am getting that there was a lot of challenges. All right, but out of the challenges came out, forgiveness, self-love. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Bless you. Bless me. Bless you. My goodness. Right when I was about to talk about the blessings, I sneezed. Look at that. Jeez. Okay. That's totally staying in the video, by the way. That was a sign. That was a sign. All right. So, whew, the blessings. Where was I? Bless me. Bless you. All right. So, a lot of blessings coming into your life. Oh, my goodness. What else is coming in here? All right. Yeah, I feel like looking at time, it's like time is not existent. You are limitless. Your souls are limitless. And you know, no matter how much time has passed, I do feel this is like not to be afraid of the loss or the lack, because you always find each other again and again in every lifetime. You're never lost. And even though you might have gone through a struggle in this life with this person, I do feel a lot of you guys are communicating in your dreams as well. Like your souls actually do communicate. You've seen them and heard them and connected with them in the 5D. Even though in the 3D maybe there's a lot of ego and pride, no one's talking to each other. But you're playing that dance of life, and that tango, right? Of the masculine dance and the feminine dance. Yeah, so that's everything I'm seeing with this card. And you know, I'm just gonna pull one more here. Since many of you have your birthday at the end of the month, so that's a confirmation from the lessons and blessings. You did share a love life in the past too, and you're meant to experience that in this life, no matter how hard it was. You did have a beautiful love life. Okay, so this is the only past life card that's come up, uh, you know, from all the signs. So you guys got it. This is really romantic. Look how much like Valentine energy this has. I do feel something will happen this day even. You'll get a message from this person, a little gesture of romance, or maybe you'll reach out. But it is saying that it was deep and it was romantic, and you always charmed each other. You've always had this admiration for each other. Even I feel if you like hated each other, like you always somehow respected the other. And it was just such a strong attraction between you. Wow, this is great. Okay. Ooh, all right. Let's see here. Now, what it says about your major overall energy. And then we're going to end it with a tarot message just to tie up the reading. All right. Okay. Oh, my God. Look at this. Okay, guys. So for you, this person has helped you accelerate something that is in your soul that you're meant to do. And it has to do with your job or career. Okay. So work is coming in here, your love of work. All right. So maybe this person inspired you. Maybe they're very passionate with their work. Maybe you're very passionate in what you do and you've influenced them, but there's something that has to do with like a kingdom mission, a mission of your life, of your soul, like what you're meant to do in this life. This person lit a fire, like a flame, up your arse, okay? They did, and you got going. Like, no matter how much pain that you went through, this motivated you either to maybe a calling to move, a calling to start a new project, a calling to, start a new business idea, maybe go somewhere you've never gone before, take a trip solo or something. Like you did something like out of the ordinary after meeting this person or something. Okay, but overall, if you're with this person, committed and you're together, everything's fine. This person is helping you and supporting you with your career path, and that's the career path for your soul. So some of you could be interested in New Age and the healing arts. Um, it's something for the soul that it's a calling. It's like it's not conditioned by society. It's very much maybe something you've had a dream since childhood, maybe something artistic. Okay, could be something in the arts, singing, dancing, writing. And I just feel like it got stronger after meeting this person or this person coming into your life. You could even be working together. Maybe you guys are really good working partners as well. So, this person definitely has a strong influence on you, on what you do with your work on this earth, and how you're going to influence others as a result. This is a big purpose. Okay, so let me check out the tarot message. Let's see what's going on here. And we're going to end the reading after this. So let's get one more card. This was a great reading, guys. All right. Okay, this. All right. Wow. Okay. So you have the Queen of Trees, Nurturer. All right. So this person, this is like the Queen of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite Tarot, for those of you that are familiar. So this is a person that, again, is focused on their work, is very nurturing. This could be the mother or father of your children. Okay. Could be Earth sign. So Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, they could have those in their chart as well. They don't have to be that sign. They could just be a very down to earth person. I'm seeing the tree here. They're very in touch with nature, and they need to be around nature to be happy as well. I feel like they become more creative, or they just become, their intuition increases as well. All right. And this could be you as well. So you apply it to whoever. But, even though like I'm seeing the tears here, but I feel like, they're happy, tears of happiness, of finding your path or your way through the forest, I'm hearing, okay? Um, and seeing the blessing that, and both of you could have felt this, that there's a blessing in meeting this person, and you see why you had to go through some of the challenges, okay? I'm also seeing like an uncovering coming out of the darkness, okay? So there's going to be emerging of some sort. It could be your relationship emerges into a higher level, or this person's going to uncover themselves, or you're going to come out, right? Um, but overall, this is the nurturer. So it is signifying as well, the Queen of Pentacles, that in order for this relationship to work, you need to bring out more of your nurturing and loving qualities. So there could have been some conflict with like ego and pride. And it's saying that you really need to soften things up, especially for you divine feminines listening. It could be that you need to get more in touch with your receiving end and the feminine nature, instead of more the action and, I'm going to call the shots kind of thing. Just, I feel like it requires you to be a little more soft around this, and start fresh, start new for some of you. Okay, see how you can nurture it. All right, with love and care. Okay, so I'm just seeing here. Yeah, and with the queen, it's like the top, right? So it's representing you've reached like you've become a queen or a king. You've reached the top level, or this relationship has reached the peak of like where it can go. The lessons have been learned. So you or them, turned into a queen, or you've turned into a king, or they have, okay, out of all these challenges. So you're mature enough to know what you need, how to strategize, how to move forward with this. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is like the mother it's representing as well. And somebody focused too on, they're really good with saving money and making money. Okay. It's also suggesting for you to find more ways to give yourself some self-care, self-love, and maybe even focus on your finances too, for those of you who are in this kind of player energy. That's the last thing I wanted to mention there. So for those of you who needed to hear that, this is a focus on yourself. Okay. All right, guys. Happy day. I hope this gave you clarity, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.